We're taking a look at Angel Island here. It's not just about history, but it has hiking and camping as well overnight, and it's very beautiful. Of course, we're at the San Francisco Bay. It's really all about the view. Sausalito is a wonderful visit, from ice cream to dining, etc. Of course, there's the yacht club. There's several of them, and people enjoy yachting, although I suspect they really do hire professional captains. Now, this is a gorgeous view of Tiburon and the Spinnaker restaurant, and it's kind of colorful and interesting with all the boats out there. Angel Island is a definite place to visit. Golden Gate Ferry is one of my favorite modes of transportation. Fast and pretty affordable as well. I find it really very relaxed. San Francisco is nearby, where there are museums and places to eat and entertainment, and it's really conveniently close by. The waterfront has a lot of interesting buildings and places, especially where you can just pull over and take some wonderful pictures. Very memorable. Golden Gate Ferry actually has food and beverages, which is a lot like a cruise, although I don't do both necessarily on a trip. One of the things I noticed about it is actually you can take a trip to San Francisco and bounce off to another place like Alcatraz or Mare Island. It's got a tiny boardwalk. It's part of getting people to walk around downtown Sausalito. And of course, please like, subscribe, and share. Now, another thing I noticed about the bay is that it is really all about the views and has a lot of options as well. Angel Island, remember this, is that if you're going to camp there, do it overnight some night and go to the top of the hill here. It's really gorgeous. Tiffany Beach was named after a city clerk who left office in 1939. It's really amazing. You have to be pretty popular to have a beach named after you. Wolfback Ridge is a place where they have a lot of older remodeled homes that are really in good shape and really gorgeous as well. Now, this particular area is near Old Town. It's very drivable, very walkable, and there's a couple of interesting stores too. This is a good view of Angel Island. Now, Bridgeway basically is through the breast of Sausalito. Got a lot of different stores and a lot of biking, which I really like. Now, we're going to go through Sausalito. There are restaurants, there are places to buy games, gems, and a lot more. You know what? Every area has its rough spots, so be careful. This has 121 steps. It was definitely challenging. San Francisco Bay here. No matter where you are, there is a view, and you go 20 feet more and there's a different one, and they're all spectacular. Now you can see people biking around here. Very interesting. Now as you go up here, you can see a whole bunch of different restaurants, stores, art galleries, places to buy souvenirs, and people are pretty friendly. This actually is a Sausalito sea lion. I thought it was a whale initially. Trident Seafood Restaurant had a very famous employee, Robin Williams, who worked as a busboy and a dishwasher for about 4 years when he was in college. In fact, actually, Janis Joplin, a singer, ate there at a regular table, as well as there were other musicians and artists that sang there as well. This actually is an art gallery. It was very beautiful. Staff was friendly, and I think there's a lot of interesting things inside as well. Now this is actually a Victorian bike, which I think is rather interesting. Victorians had a lot of odd sort of inventions at the time. This is Scoma's Italian restaurant, which is started by two brothers, and they actually have a sister restaurant in San Francisco, and it seemed like it would be a good place. Now, downtown Sausalito goes for quite a distance. There are restaurants, a lot of biking, which really impressed me, actually. A lot of people walking, and they're biking all throughout. In this particular area, they had a bank, they had a place to buy gems, they had a place to buy games, they had clothing stores. In fact, actually, there was a couple places for souvenirs that looked interesting. I was actually quite surprised that there weren't more related to that, souvenirs. Keep Sausalito salty. I think that's a good motto. There was, of course, the two elephants related are brought in from the Panama Pacific Exposition in 1915 that have been fixed up. Plaza Viña Del Mar, very beautiful. A lot of people taking pictures there. And of course, please like, subscribe, and share. This is a plaque dedicated to their sister city in South America, which actually is pretty popular in the San Francisco Bay Area. Now, the Plaza Viña Del Mar is a beautiful park. There are people constantly taking pictures at this location. The Spinnaker restaurant, I think, would be great for a seafood and land platter. A little expensive, but it looks like it's pretty high quality. Now, this statue is either brotherhood, sisterhood, or community. Of course, there's a ferry, and pretty much everything is accessible with, you could go to San Francisco to Alcatraz or Mare Island. Of course, this is a gorgeous view of the Spinnaker Seafood Restaurant, and I think it'd be really spectacular at sunset or sunrise. We're very close to Angel Island. It's really beautiful. Of course, you have the Clipper Yacht Harbor, and I noticed it had a lot of yachts waiting for their owner as well. Of course, it is Sausalito. It's all about the houseboats, and there are a lot of gorgeous houseboats as well. And some of these have been in movies like Foul Play or Last Thing He Said to Me, so there's a big population. So there's a lot of people going out on the bay as well. One of the things I noticed is that the weekends really look beautiful in this area, and I think personally that the houseboats look gorgeous as well. And you are still on the water when you live on a houseboat. Now, it kind of looks like they're traveling fast now. But I'm very impressed with Richardson Bay Marina. Very gorgeous. And it's really all about the views. I'm not sure if this is an egret or a heron, but it's still beautiful. This part of the area is gorgeous. I think Sausalito is a wonderful visit. Peninsula, and I thought it was irresistible.